This is your morning in 8 minutes. We'll get you started getting ready to get out the door today.
Kyle, Olivia's bundled up in a blanket right now. Some folks might need to do the same leaving.
Well, not this afternoon, though. We'll have temperatures back into the 70s, approaching 80. You know what? Whether it's inside with a blanket, walking outside, walking your dog, you've got a beautiful start to the day to do that. Driving into the office, don't forget the shades, though, because that sunshine will definitely produce a glare onto your car windshield. 55 right now in Knoxville. How about 50 when we get into Pigeon Forge, Washburn, other communities like Crossville as well. And your first alert forecast the rest of this day. I call it a chilly dip in the pool for the lunchtime. 72 is where we are. Then by the afternoon, we get up to 79. But if you want to grill out this evening, I think it's going to be a nice night for that. Make sure you're throwing some extra hot dogs and burgers on the grill for lunch tomorrow as well. We're at 75 for the evening hours with rain chances this weekend that I'll time out for you coming up.
Kyle, appreciate you. Primary election day in Knoxville now behind us. And this morning we have your results.
Yeah, we do. 5 city council seats were on your ballot. District 1, Karen Adams and Becky Jones are at the top. Again, the two candidates that won last night will now face each other in the general election. In November, District 2, Nathan Honeycutt, Melody Watts. District 3, Doug Lloyd, Frank Ramey. District 4, Matthew DeBartolabin and Jeff Tallman. And in District 6, Stan Johnson and Denzel Grant. Again, you will vote on the top 2 in November. Well, the Tennessee City is on the president's short list of places to possibly send National Guard troops to.
The president said he may consider taking action to tackle high crime rates in Memphis. This morning, we're hearing the White House has not asked Governor Bill Lee if National Guard troops are wanted or needed in Tennessee. The governor says his administration has been working with state and federal agencies like the FBI to target and address crime in Shelby County and in Memphis. The governor says there are no plans in place to ask for federal help, saying right now it's not needed. However, the governor did say crime in Memphis is a frontline issue, so he understands why the president may be considering National Guard troops. Today, tariffs on imports from India taking effect, bringing that total to 50%.
Yeah, it's among the highest the U.S. charges. The reason for the hike is India continues to buy sanctioned oil from Russia. Recently, the Trump administration announced secondary sanctions on countries that buy it. The result, items from jewelry to jeans and engineering goods and electronics may jump in price. India actually overtaking China to become the biggest exporter of smartphones to the United States, according to a research firm. However, smartphones are exempt from the sanctions, which could provide a little bit of relief the next time you want to buy maybe an iPhone. Well, you probably already heard it's been everywhere on social media.
Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce.
Look at that
now
ring, man.
Engaged. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the two announced their engagement yesterday. Over the course of the relationship, Swift became a fixture at Chiefs games, of course. Kelce spotted on tour, pretty much broke the internet yesterday.
Broke my feed.
One of these moments where, you know, you're kind of going to remember where you were. I was in the middle of a meeting and everybody just stopped what they were doing, which was great. 3 more days now until it is football time in Atlanta, in Tennessee. We have some big game plans for this whole season.
Indeed. Falls take on Syracuse again Saturday down in Atlanta. But how about you join Brittany and the team, us, 2 hours before kickoff for Volunteer Game Day. Britt will be joined by Voice of the Vols, Mike Keith, VFL Heath Schuler. They're going to break down everything you need to go. You can only get some of the inside looks at this team on Volunteer Game Day. 10 o'clock Saturday, WVLT, also Tennessee Valley Sports Network, or stream it live in the app. All you have to do is scan that QR code, get you ready. That'll be every game day 2 hours before kickoff. This year, since it's a noon kickoff to start the season, it's 10 o'clock. We'll keep you updated every week on when we can join Britt and the gang for Volunteer Game Day.
We told you about this earlier this month. Southwest Airlines coming to McGee Tyson Airport, and it's adding another destination starting in April. Seasonal service to Denver on Saturdays and Sundays. Southwest also bringing you new flights to Nashville, Baltimore, Dallas, and Orlando. They did tell us to expect a rollout of different destinations. Yes, so we may get more news, and of course, we'll be the first to bring it to you. Some good news on the horizon for people in Hardin Valley.
Yeah, at an intersection of Hardin Valley Road about to undergo a remodel to make it easier for you. The county plans to put a roundabout at the intersection of Marietta Church Road to better handle traffic in the area. This is one of the busiest intersections in Hardin Valley. There's also a plan to widen Hardin Valley Road between Pellissippi Parkway and Award-winning Lane. It would go from 3 to 5 lanes. 2 interchanges from Farragut will also get a little facelift to help with merging and congestion. Knox County Engineering Director Jim Snowden says the plan should be approved next month before construction starts sometime in the fall.
We have big news about the continued recovery efforts in East Tennessee from Helene. TDOT says both lanes are now open on the I-26 East Bridge in Irwin. This for the first time since last September. Work is still underway on the west side of the bridge.
Keeping an eye on the roads for you this morning. Not seeing any issues. We'll take a couple live looks at some of those morning commute hotspots. I-75 at Merchant Drive. We're used to that congestion. Ramp it up in those southbound lanes. About this time, 640 west of downtown, east and westbound lanes look good. You do see several cars headed west towards I-40 this morning. And then east of downtown, congestion typically starts to pick up in the next 30 minutes or so through those westbound lanes of I-40 through that downtown area. But taking a look at the Knoxville area traffic map, I am seeing a few slowdowns on Clinton Highway this morning. I'm keeping an eye on it. If I see anything major, I'll make sure that I let you know. But if you're headed out the door, I think you should be moving along.
And at 4 minutes before the top of the hour, we're looking at visibility issues for some of you, while others are saying, yes, we got a nice clear blue sky. Oneida being the bullseye for parts of East Tennessee down to about a half-mile range right now. It's 54 right now in Knoxville, a light northeast wind. Looking ahead to Saturday, only an isolated rain chance is possible. Dollywood's my pick for the day, heading up to around 83 degrees for the 3 o'clock hour, 78 for the 7 o'clock hour, and then we're looking at that extended forecast. Yes, it's Labor Day weekend, so all weekend long we're staying into the mid-80s for afternoon highs right on through Sunday. Then Labor Day, 83, lower humidity factors, only an isolated rain chance. Doesn't get much better than that to round out summer as we start into next week, and some of you will start putting up that fall decor, and definitely feels that way starting today.
My son keeps me like, when can we get pumpkins?
When can we get it?
Yes.
Soon. We'll see you over on the CW.